Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is for you or whenever you're watching this video. Today I'm just going over the J course roles, specifically what they look like within a at-home simulator. I'm currently using X-Plane with the T-6b by Flight Advantage. So we're going to go to each of the points. I'm going to show you guys how I get there so I can practice it over and over again. We're going to hit the T intersection, we're going to hit J, we're going to hit Nugget and Easy. We're not going to fly in past Easy. I'm just going to make a right hand turn and go over to Waldo just to show you how that works or looks, just if you want to fly that way. So the purpose of this, how they look, the procedures to fly them based off of the in-flight guide that you can see in the top right, and just how you can practice them efficiently at home. So this will work with any of the course roles, it will work with anything. I use the same program that you should see right here. Position aircraft, I have a configuration for the downwind, so it puts me at the perfect wingtip distance, perfect airspeed, perfect configuration, and I can just fly the downwind over and over and over and bring it in for a full stop, and then just spawn back there. I have it for EOPs to practice, so this is what I currently use. So currently I have J put in. We're currently paused, so I'm going to Control Shift P, and we are now on J course rolls. I'm going to do Control Shift C to get this closed again and get my VR headset on. Okay, we are centered. For some reason my VR is acting weird. Let me unpause. Okay, so we see the aircraft is oriented. It's bringing our altitude up, bringing our airspeed up, but everything should be good to go. We saw our gears up. Our parking brake is on, but that's no big deal. We're in the air, and we just spawned with the parking brake on. So from here we can go nav, routes, CO routes. We'll do J to easy, execute, and then we just have that set up. My bad. We just have that set up so we can actually see what we're doing on a visual on our left MFD. We're still going to talk and go through each of them though. So interception for course rules. We're intercepting at 4,500 MSL, so we're going to be at about 4,700 outside the airplane. And we're following Highway 113. So Highway 113 is, where's my pause button? Just below us. So there's Highway 113. And we're following that highway all the way up. Hitting the T intersection, we're going to turn left 130 and start our descent, descending to 2,200 feet MSL. At J, which is our next point, we will either turn left 115 or right 160 based off of the current runway. We're going to go in for easy today. So we're going to, from J, turn left 115, go to Nugget, and at Nugget we're going to turn 145. So we'll cover each of those waypoints, what they look like, so you can identify them in the sim, and hopefully like build that muscle memory for real life, when you need to make comms, what they look like, how long it maybe takes to get in between them. I understand the aircraft is going to be a lot different. For everyone I've talked to says it flies similar in X-Plane, but it's a lot more powerful. So this is just to build that muscle memory, what to say, when to say it, where I'm going, what it looks like, just to be familiar. This is all satellite imagery, so it's exactly what it should look like in real life. Obviously, seasons change, but this is as good as we're going to get for an at-home simulator. So we're starting at 4,500 MSL, airspeed 240 knots, so we're going to be at about 80% torque for fast cruise. We're going to, at this point, we would contact... we'd get our ATIS and we'd contact Pensacola Approach. So Pensacola Approach, Shooter 69, with information alpha. They'd give us a squawk code. We start squawking and continue on course rules. So we're just going to level out. And we're going to try and get to that 4,500 MSL. We're a little slow, but that's okay. We have plenty of time to get on airspeed. But don't mind my airspeed or altitude. I'm trying to show you guys the points, so you can identify them and fly them yourselves. And obviously, for me to pitch down and show you the points, I'm going to lose quite a bit of altitude and gain quite a bit of speed. So we're just following this highway right now. We can see in our left MFD, we're kind of looking to go a little bit to the left, following the highway. We saw the highway curved, and I can see the T intersection just above my angle of attack indicator. You should see that on the top left of the screen, the Google Earth imagery. It should be a little bit better quality than what you see in the sim, but again, just muscle memory, being able to identify these in real life and in the sim. You're just going to build on what to do in real life by doing it in the sim over and over and over again. Okay, I'm gonna start pitching down. So right in front of me is the T intersection. You see the green field in front of it, the little like brown sandy pasture, what looks like 4 stores or something on the corners. Let's pause. That is the T intersection right there. So there's our T intersection. Hopefully we don't lose our engine right now. Unpausing. Alright, so T intersection, what did I say? We're going to turn left 130 and start our descent to 2200. We've kind of already descended, but we're a little bit fast, so we'll bring a little bit of power out to try and stay on what the in-flight guy says we need to be doing. Alright, so there's 130, we rolled out. You can see on our left MFD we're heading towards J. For some reason my course is messing up, but it's okay. I might need to redo some coordinates. Alright, so we're on altitude, losing a little bit of airspeed, so we'll bring power back in. And try and get trimmed out. So we're flying the J. The only way I can really describe J is it's the city of J. I know I'm there when I see the baseball fields and the track and stuff of the high school. Kind of to the right of the actual what looks like a city. Again, it's satellite imagery, so it kind of looks similar up top, but it is still flat. There's no 3D aspect to it. I'm sure in real life there's a water tower or something that we can use, but just here off of the right you can kind of identify a few baseball fields, but yeah, just this city right here. This is the city of J. So at this point, if we are continuing on easy, we would turn 115, which we will do. If we were continuing for Waldo, we would turn right 160. There's 115. Oh, our MFD corrected itself. Okay. Again, we're looking for 240 knots, 200 or 2200 MSL. I'm obviously a little low because I'm trying to show you these points. Just keep that in mind. So once we cross Nugget, which is this next waypoint up here, we're going to be looking to contact Pensacola Approach again. It's just going to be something along the lines of Pensacola Approach, Shooter 69, or whatever your call sign is. Easy or Waldo in sight. As simple as that. The best way for me to describe Nugget is a giant X in the road. You should see it in the next picture down, below J. I have it in sight, but it looks like my simulator spawned a bunch of trees in it for some reason. But we will try and get a good picture. But you can see this road up ahead, you can see this road directly off our left, and the road to our right, and then the road that curves along our like right exhaust stack. This is Nugget. So that X in the road right there, Nugget. Okay, so at Nugget, we are turning 145 for easy. This is the same thing you will do if you're flying Chicken Ranch. It's a little more severe angle of bank when you're doing that, because you're coming from, what is that, the southwest? So we're obviously low, but we're on airspeed, so it's okay. We're currently flying to easy, so easy is looks like an intersection. There's definitely a water tower. You can see it in the sim, at least the orthos, and looks like a couple buildings. But the biggest thing is it's the intersection that we're going to use to fly the rest of the course rolls back in. I'm not going to go through those today because I don't want to do the braking stitch. But it's just an intersection, there's a water tower, and there's some buildings. Let's just go full power to get there a little bit sooner. So right now, even just while looking, I can kind of make out where it would be. just based on like a clearing. You can also zoom in on your MFD and identify. So yep, it's just off of our right. So yeah, we got off of heading. We were about 10 degrees off, but it's all Gucci. Okay. So easy is this point right here. You see that highway along the left side of us. You see that big old clearing. And then this weird intersection. So I'm gonna dive down. This isn't what you actually do in course rules. You continue following on course rules, but this is easy. So you see these houses, you see the lighthouse just off the top of my like right bracket for my HUD. There would be a lighthouse, or not a lighthouse, a water tower. And then at this point you would contact North Tower. So North Tower, shooter 6-9, point easy with information alpha. And they'll tell you what to do at that point. But yeah, this is easy. So that water tower, that would actually be there in real life, good indicator. We're just gonna make a hard turn for Waldo. But for the most part, X-Plane, I mean, it spawns trees randomly, but the actual like satellite imagery, the ortho imagery is what it's called, is very accurate. I know my house, being a new construction here, isn't in it yet, but I mean, you can see that it was being constructed, so they're only maybe a couple months old. Like, you can literally see these people's houses from the sky. And best way to describe Waldo, it's like some sort of factory or some sort of production place. They have like a bunch of what looks like trash cans or containers or something like that. A bunch of red containers is my best indicator on how to identify it. Looks like it's up here. Where are you? Alright, let's climb just so we can be at an altitude we would be at. Alright, there it is. Here we have Waldo. But yeah, dirt, some red like trash can bin things looking, I don't know what they are, but that's Waldo. For course rules or not, you're just gonna follow that highway, or you'd fly straight in, which you can see. Oh, you can see Whitingfield off my left. For some reason, fuel is lost when you pause sometimes. Throw your fuel pump on, or your boost pump, and you'd be good to go. But yeah, you'd follow this highway back in and fly the course rules back in. But that is it for the course rules from Jay. If you have any questions, just hit me up. I'll include everything in the description, at least the links to the position aircraft and my file for Jay. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Good luck.